Hi guys, I wanted to talk about exit strategies today, and probably a good place to start with that is actually explaining what an exit strategy is. So an exit strategy is like your go-to or default modus operandi that kicks into place whenever you are called to expand your comfort zone or something comes up which makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable or concerned. For example, I remember a member of my JoyRide group a while back explaining her exit strategy and getting really frustrated when it was coming up. And it basically, whenever she had the opportunity to have a lesson or go to a competition, she would go along with it right up until the last minute, and then she would pull the plug. So that's an example of a well-versed or a well-used exit strategy. Similar ones come up all the time, but you might notice yours being even slightly more insidious or less obvious than that. So an example of another exit strategy might be that you always ride in the same place, and when you have the opportunity to expand that territory in one way or another, you find a reason as to why that's not possible. So it might be the weather, it might be that you're concerned about your horse's health, or albeit there's no reason to be, some kind of excuse that you use that comes up time and time again. Now the thing with exit strategies is sometimes they're really easily validated, so we can get very crafty at actually expressing them and have them be supported. But I think the thing with them is that we actually know, we know at a gut level when we are utilising an exit strategy that's basically our get out of jail free card. So my challenge to you is just to become aware of what your exit strategies are and check in with yourself when you are called to expand your comfort zone in some way, to see whether all of the excuses that come up and the talk of the itty bitty shitty committee and so on and so forth is actually valid. Or is it time? Is it time to branch out? Is it time to take that next step? Are you ready? And is this conversation that you're having with yourself, and is this inclination to really, activate that exit strategy just a signal to you that you're ready to step out and expand a little bit more? Putting it out there. So tell me what your exit strategies are. If something's springing to mind, you might be nodding your head, or you might be like, I'm not really sure. But in any case, just get curious. Just a call to get curious about how it is you might weasel out of things and some common defaults that you move with when you are, in that place where things are progressing in ways that make you feel a little bit concerned or are a little bit unknown to you. Also, you know what else I love? I love it when people tell me where they're watching from. I find it so fascinating. The power of the internet. So if you're watching this, let me know that you're there. Tell us where you're watching from. And if you want to jump in with your exit strategy, then that would be fantastic. As per, if you need some help busting outside your comfort zone, then check out my online program JoyRide, www.confidentrider.online/JoyRide. We're all about this exit strategy stuff and making sure that we have more entry strategies rather than get out of jail free ones. Bye guys.